Rolling and cutting, frying and flipping, glazing and dipping. There just aren't many places that make donuts this way anymore.
Donuts disappeared. What they've been replaced with are an imitation of a donut.
So this man made it his mission to make donuts great again.
We wanted to bring it back to its former glory. A good donut that was as big as your hand and had toppings on it that would make you drool.
And those are exactly the kind of donuts you'll find here.
Hey, this is Joe Estrella. This is my son Vinny, my son Dominic. Welcome to Rocco's.
With locations in Milbury, Mass. and this one in Westboro, Rocco's Donut Company is using old-school artisan techniques to create new-school flavor combinations, and the results keep customers coming back.
Everyone who walks in here says, wow, these are huge. And then once they taste it, they say they'll never go to another donut shop again.
While this place may only be a couple years old, Rocco's is actually filled with a whole lot of donut history.
Rocco was my grandfather.
Rocco was my dad.
He owned one of the first 11 Dunkin' Donuts in Saugus, Mass.
Rocco was the donut guy. This was his dream. And we took a picture from 1962 of him cutting donuts. And we were able to turn it into a graphic.
If you look at our logo is based on him.
We just wanted to make my father part of this business. He was a World War II radio sergeant. He was very, he already put my face on all this stuff for him. But I think part of him would be like, that's cool.
Just as Rocco did decades ago, the donuts here are all made from scratch by hand every day. And it all starts with the dough. And Rocco's baker, Todd Bazinskis.
So we flour the dough and then we fold it. We roll out the dough to the desired thickness. And then we'll cut the first one, we'll weigh that one. If that one comes out good, if we cut them all, we'll put them in the fryer later for roughly around a minute 15 per side. And after a minute 15, we'll flip it. Once it's done, we'll pick it up out of the fryer later. Soon they'll be ready to eat.
But not before each and every nook and cranny of these warm donuts gets bathed in a waterfall of gloriously gooey glaze.
We'll glaze 16 donuts at a time. We load up pounds and pounds of glaze on the roller, roll it over those hot, fresh donuts. If you're zoomed in on our glaze going over a hot donut, it looks like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory flowing through a nice river of glaze.
Rocco's offers more than a dozen different flavors of donuts a day. There are plenty of creative options, but any good donut shop needs to nail the classics, and here they definitely do, especially the chocolate glaze.
This is the greatest chocolate glazed donut you can get. It actually tastes like chocolate is in there and not like a brown donut that's trying to trick you that it's chocolate. This is a chocolate donut.
Our chocolate's a deep chocolate. It's a rich chocolate. So when you look at it, it looks chocolate. And it tastes chocolate when you bite into it.
The other classic you can't miss is Rocco's honey glazed.
It's got a vanilla bite to it that is unlike any other glaze. We make it here fresh every day. That thing melts in your mouth.
So while the classics are well covered, it's the creative donuts that sets this place apart, with flavors like pina colada, chocolate raspberry truffle, Nutella, and the colorful, craveable Fruity Pebbles donut.
The Fruity Pebble donut was one of our first creations. It's been popular since day one, and it's very sweet.
I call it sugar-covered sugar. You got the glaze, you got the strawberry frosting, and you got the crunchy fruity on top. And it gives it a snap, like you're crunching into it every time you bite. And that fruit smell is like nothing you've ever had. It brings you back to when you were a kid.
Another tasty throwback is the cookies and cream donut, completely covered in crushed Oreos.
My son Dominic came up with this idea to take the whole mashed cookie. Sometimes you get a half a cookie. He dips the whole thing in white frosting, and then it's jammed in a whole pail of Oreo cookies. You get about 4 Oreos on the top of your donut. And then there's a chocolate drizzle on top of that. So it just layer and layer and layer stuff.
With so many delicious donuts to choose from, Rocco's customers often take a while to decide what to order. But you better not wait too long if you're hoping to get a taste of the sweet and savory maple bacon donut.
It's one of our best sellers. It always has been. We never have them left.
It's extremely popular. It's a little bit scary at first thinking bacon on a donut, but it's fantastic.
Maple bacon donut tastes like nothing else. We like to use a real thin sliced bacon. Our maple topping for it isn't just maple, it's also topped with a maple syrup, so that gets drizzled on top of the whole thing. So you're almost getting like a pancakey, breakfasty dessert all in one.
And from maple bacon and Fruity Pebbles to classic chocolate and honey glazed, the family at Rocco's is proud to carry on a sweet legacy, and they're pretty proud of their donuts too.
You should come try us out because I think we're the best, we think we're the best, and we hope people aren't just patting us on the shoulder, but a lot of people tell us we're the best, and we're up for the challenge.